from from Toya and from Kavalan, who are based in Taiwan and specialise really in focusing very much on PVC in print and particularly focused on materials that are sustainable. That's right, isn't it, Nova? Yeah,
it is.
So, yeah. So tell us a little bit about the thinking, the idea behind this. Kavalan as an organisation, where do they come from? Are they a material manufacturer? What are they?
Right. Tire Group initially, well, we started from being doing OEM for many print media companies in Europe and in America. And traditionally it's for PVC coated materials anyway, because it is cheap and relatively easy to print on for the larger form industry, which is why it's so popular.
Yes.
But we rethink about it, and we think with all the owner of the second generation of the company, Taya, especially taking to heart that we sell we've sold so many PVC materials to the world. But what we started to looking into in terms of applications, we thought if PVC is being used in say industrial area, then it's good because it's designed to last for decades. But for the large form industry, for the
maybe the shorter runs, I guess, the slightly shorter runs, yeah. And for outside, I guess.
Yeah, outdoor and indoor both.
Yeah, outdoor. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So you were thinking about that, were you? You were thinking about the environment and where this material was being used.
Yes.
And so as an organisation, you've come up with a new approach to this.
Yes, which is Kavalan PVC-free materials. The idea behind it is we create a series of materials that can be directly replace what the industry is currently using in the past 10 to 12 years, largely in the large quantity. Whatever PVC materials can do, Kavalan can do better, and it's PVC free. So when it goes to after it's been utilized and then the brand message has been advertised, etc., reaching to its end of the life process. Before it goes to either landfills or incineration, i.e. through waste to energy schemes, or other recycling process. Whatever you do, all three ways you can actually, for Kavalan, it's not going to cause the damage to the environment. However it goes.
Okay, that's really good. So as a vision you have, it's very much about avoiding landfill, because a lot of PVC products, particularly printed banners, graphics, is going into landfill. So I guess your vision, your mission is to stop this and to provide a material that is something that can be used again, or something that disintegrates. So you can explain to me a little bit more about that.
No, I mean, it can be used again, yes, but we don't really promote the idea of recycling, because people think recycling is king. But in our mind, yes, recycling is good, but it's not as good as not using it in the first place. So because of the process itself, when you are saying to recycle a PVC materials, after it's been used, the recycling process is really polluted and energy consumption is really high as well. So, but people don't think about it. They just thought it can be recycled and then so my job is done. But what Kavalan wanted to do is to promote another idea, of which the video that I'm going to show you next will show you as well. We actually encourage you to do it in the waste to energy scheme, because for example, if you incinerate a 3.2 meter roll of Kavalan, the power generated can actually allow you to use your iPhone for 5 years. So that equation of it, we did an extensive study to convert energy and see how it can be, how it is good for the environment, and generally speaking, trying to get people to rethink what really is sustainable materials and sustainability itself, really.
Yeah, that's really good. So this is a real vision, a real passion that you have about getting people to think differently and use a different material in effect. Yeah. And in terms of the material and its flexibility and its sort of using, let's take wide format and just sort of say posters. This is as good as other materials that are available to print on?
It's the best, really, because just imagine, because why people use PVC materials, because it's not just because it's cheap, but also it's it got the property of easy to print on as well. So for Kavalan, we can do everything that PVC materials can do. The color density is just as good, or even if not better.
Yes.
Yeah. So and also because its weight is a lot less. It's probably up to 50% less compared to PVC as well. So during the transportation itself, it's heavily reduced.
So there's lots of benefits there. There's lots of benefits. Yeah, lots of benefits in that. Now, listen, we want to show the video because the video is very short, but it's a really good, simple video. This is a brand new video. You were going to launch it, I think, at Drupa, weren't you?
Yes, we were. And there's no Drupa, so Future Print, the Virtual Summit is the best one for us.
Yeah,
to launch it.
Listen, I'm grateful to you for giving us a little bit of your time, and I'm also grateful for you to use us and our platform as the place to launch this video, because I think it's interesting and it's quite hard-hitting, and it just reminds us, of the importance of looking at a different way of using print.
Especially after, during this COVID crisis as well, people will rethink even more as well.
Yeah, so very much about rethinking the approach and rethinking the way you do your business in print.
One of the greatest threats to our planet is plastic waste. This means the PET in your plastic bottles and the LDPE in your plastic bags. But it's also the PVC coatings from print media used in the advertising industry. In 2018 alone, Europe printed approximately 340 million square metres of PVC banner material. That's enough to cover Wembley Stadium 4,200 times in just 1 year. Businesses are printing new, short-term use PVC banners with every new product or brand message and simply throwing the old ones away. This is a problem in urgent need of attention. In 2018, the EU produced about 29.1 million tonnes of plastic waste. Of this, 32.5% was recycled and 24.9% was put into landfill. 42.6% was converted into energy through various schemes. Many of us think recycling is the most eco-friendly option for waste. But many plastic fibres, including PVC banners, are so degraded by the process involving solvents and other toxic chemicals that they are often unusable and become waste, which is either incinerated or put into landfill. Without substantial government or private sector subsidies, the recycling process is not a financially viable option for most businesses. When PVC plastic waste is incinerated in a waste-to-energy plant, substantial quantities of dioxins and furans are produced, which cause cancer and reproductive and developmental problems. They also damage the immune system and interfere with both human and animal hormonal balance. Hydrogen chloride is also produced and released into the environment, causing further negative health impacts, as well as increasing soil acidity, which has far-reaching knock-on effects for all land and water ecosystems. PVC doesn't readily degrade, and when it does, it gives off a number of toxic substances, including dioxins and furans, which then make up leachate. All of this then contaminates groundwater, rivers, the food chain, and water sources. With limited options for the disposal of PVC banners in a safe and eco-friendly way, Taya is using its decades of research, development, and manufacturing experience to bring its Kavalan range of clean printing materials to the large format printing industry. Its lightweight, water-based coating is of the highest quality and durability, and its proven superior performance easily outperforms PVC materials. Kavalan is the industry's first true eco-friendly material. It can be safely disposed of using the EU's incineration waste-to-energy schemes, as its emission of dioxins, furans and HCI are hundreds of times lower than PVC banner waste. and well below the minimum safety levels issued by EU guidelines. The Kavalan range is PVC-free and 100% clean. Incinerating just one 3.2 metre roll of Kavalan's clean material can generate enough energy to power an iPhone for over 5 years. And this has a further benefit of offsetting the power produced by burning fossil fuels, thereby reducing carbon emissions even further. Furthermore, Kavalan weighs up to 50% less, significantly reducing carbon emissions in transportation. The look, feel and quality of Kavalan is the same as PVC. It's Kavalan's enhanced shelf life and its impact on the planet that truly sets us worlds apart. For next generation printing materials and our children's futures, ditch the PVC. Choose Kavalan now.